Hello friends and knife nerds, this is the Kunwu Cochise. Yep, it's as cool as it looks. Honeydew textured titanium 3D milled pocket clip that is reversible. And then you have this lovely Damascus inlay. It's kind of hard to see in this light. Let me see if turning off the light does any different. Not really. Loses its shine, but it just try to give you a quick view there. You can see it's beautiful. They really did an amazing job with this knife. It looks awesome. The action is cool. You got a pivot collar as well with the Damascus, and the honeydew looks pretty cool alongside that Damascus as well. The thumb studs are my only complaint on this knife, and I'll show you soon. But this is the best method of deployment. The fuller is not the best for grabbing, but it's round, so it's only good for grabbing with the the oil from your finger and that friction. But this blade hole is perfectly placed. That works well, and it's comfortable. It's a bit of an odd looking knife, maybe not what you would expect. Let me show you. But I like it. It is a functional, efficient Wharncliffe. Check that out. It reminds me of the Primo. It's like a smaller Primo, really. Primo is awesome. It's kind of the same shape Wharncliffe. It's just bigger, a little more aggressive. And look at that thumb stud. It's really cool. Those thumb studs are cool. I mean, I don't really see that kind of design on a thumb stud very often. And the honeydew, just give you a little closer look. You got a jimped titanium back spacer. I love their 3D milled pocket clips. They look sick. Kunwu is possibly up there as one of my top 3 favorites. When they release a knife, I generally try to get my hands on it. Really nice action. We have a frame lock. Oh, you got a Damascus pivot collar on both sides here. Vacron steel, friends. They say the HRC on the Vacron 63 to 64. Then you have the satin DLC coating on the blade. So you know, this thing is awesome, is what the means. And it's comfortable. Look at this. Big old finger choil and ramping right here. You can really choke up on this thing. Get on top of it and then control your cut. You can even come over the top like this in the pinch grip. Pinch grip is nice and really slice away very closely. Just comfortable. They really thought about this knife. It is thoughtful. Look at the action. Bink. Now the thumb studs, my only complaint is it can be tough to deploy. You have to push straight up like that or from the back, because if you try to push kind of like up at that half angle, it can be very difficult. It can really get stuck. So you got to either come straight up or straight from the side. Sometimes. Either way, the thumb studs on here isn't the best form, but that positioning of the blade hole is right on. So that's my preferred method anyway, so I barely use those thumb studs. But if you're a thumb stud fan, I don't know if this is going to be the model for you. It can be a little frustrating sometimes trying to find the right spot, to deploy this thing. That was like an outward, completely sideways push. But the action, so good. Look at that fall shut. Bink, kalik. Awesome. So the design is beautiful. They really did a great job, of course, over at Kunwu. This thing runs $300, $299. It's a kind of cool, smaller design. They've been doing a few smaller designs. Wait till you see their newest release. I have one on order that'll be here soon. It is a little bit smaller like this, but it is awesome looking, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. But yeah, Kunwu killed it. This thing is cool. Just those thumb studs are the only possible, thing that is. And I do wish that the fuller was a little bit more square. then it would be, you could really use it, because it's, you know, you can get underneath it, but you kind of got to scrape it up a bit. Anyway, these are minor imperfections. This knife is awesome. It's a lot of fun. It's smaller. You know, I don't know how people are gonna, what people are gonna think about the look of it. It may be a little odd to some. I dig it. I like something a little different. You know, there's a lot of the same out there, so it's cool to see stuff that's a little bit different. Let me give you some practical information here. I've gone so far. I just like this knife, and it's so visually appealing. We are looking at, what is that? 3.45 inches of that Vankron Wharncliffe, and then just like a hair under 8 inches. Weight, it's got to be almost 5. She's a chunker. Yep, just about 4.9. But the action and that blade, this is a really interesting knife. It's a very practical knife, super comfortable to use. Like, you can hold this thing and cut all day long on this, and you got this totally visually appealing knife to use and appreciate while you're slicing away. Big old flat grind, just awesome. Let me give you guys a quick comparison here. We'll bring in the Shaman so you can get a little better idea about the size. Pivot to pivot, and the bug out. There you go. You can see it's a little closer to the bug out size. Ooh, maybe not. I'm talking smack. It's actually lengthwise closer to the Shaman. Wide blade like the Shaman. It's pretty similar to the Shaman, actually. It's got those chunky scales, similarly chunky scales, a little thinner here on the bug out. But yeah, pretty interesting. A new design, the Cochise. I haven't seen it in a whole lot of places, a whole lot of retailers. So I don't know if Kunwu is just going exclusive with this on their website, because that's where I had to get it. But I don't know. Kunwu seems to end up on the bigger sites like DLT and whoever their authorized dealers are, not right away. Some right away, some not. So maybe you'll see this on sites like DLT Trading. I'm not sure. But man, is it cool. I love the Damascus inlay, man. That thing looks great. Their Damascus is sweet. Looks good on the pivot collars. The honeydew is a cool, unique texture that you don't see very often other than Kunwu. It's like kind of new to their knives, and it's really neat. But yeah, the Cochise. Let me know what you guys think. I want to talk about it. I'm curious, and I'll see you in the comments.